The Steam Deck is an amazing piece of technology and is well worth the price, but if you're like me and have tons of different games across different storefronts, like GOG, and wondering if they will run, well then I have some good news, bad news, and even workarounds that can help you. GOG games are a hit and miss, especially older DOSbox games from the 1980s and 90s. Newer games seem to work fine, but some refuse to boot, while Steam version runs completely fine. And I don't know about you, but inserting the disc in the drive is going to be very annoying with a handheld computer. In fact, all DOSbox games bought from GOG will not boot at all in Steam Deck mode, or even desktop mode, from my tests. As before, most will crash. Don't fear though, I know just the way to get them to work without even having to reinstall them to the Steam Deck. Just copy and paste your existing versions from your computer to an external hard drive or flash drive. The Documents folder is also the internal memory of your Steam Deck, so make sure you have enough space. The lower right of the window shows just how much storage you have left on your internal storage. Once the games are on your Steam Deck in the Documents folder though, how do you get them to run? Retroarch. Just go to the lower left and open this app and look up Retroarch and install it. That's right, we can run DOSbox games bought in GOG in Retroarch and it works. And best part is, they all work from the COM or EXE files from the GOG folders. No need to rebuy or re-download pirated copies from shady websites on the internet. And from my tests, I got about 20 games to load. I'll leave a link below on how to set up Retroarch, as this video would be too long if I showed that. As for games that are not DOSbox related though, how do you get those games to work? There's a few methods to try, and this is where the bad news comes in. It's going to be a hit or miss. And I copied them over similar to the method above, just copy and paste them from one device to the other, in the Documents folder. Open Steam though, and click Add a non-Steam game to my library and click the game.exe file for each game, then hit Add Program. Just make sure to go to Properties and check Run in Compatibility mode with Proton Experimental per game, as well as switch the controller layout in the settings by pressing the Steam button. Different games will require different layouts, and some may need to be customized further by adding the back buttons even. The last method for GOG is to install them in desktop mode in Steam via Add a non-Steam game to my library option for the GOG installer exe, not the actual game exe itself, like above. This can also be used to install many things from emulators to other game launchers, and yes, even Retroarch shortcut, and other emulators. Like before, set game compatibility to Proto Experimental, and games that previously did not work by copying over may work using this method as well. As for key bindings, make sure to select the controller layout in the Steam options and make required adjustments, otherwise the game may not respond. So, you tried all that, and it still doesn't work. Well, bad news is buy it on Steam or emulate it in an emulator like Retroarch. Games that didn't work in GOG seem to run fine when bought on Steam. However, most games that say they aren't supported in the Steam UI in the library work with little to no issue on Steam. I even plan on making a review of the Steam Deck at a later date. I want to get more time using it to get a better feel for it, and so far it's worth every penny. In fact, I've had a blast using this thing. A great source of info that helped me is at PC Gaming Wiki. Honestly though, a beginner coming from console would easily be able to use this though. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video of the Steam Deck and goodoldgames.com. One reason I made this video to this degree though is because of Metal Jesus Rocks. I've been watching him for a couple years and I was definitely surprised to get a reply that I did. So I hope this helps. As for now, I'll see you all later. This is Bio and I'm signing off. Have a great day.